Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Wolfie here. We are back, man. Before we get started in this YouTube video, make sure you watch this little clip of how you can get cheap coins on FIFA Ultimate Team from the website called FIFAcoin.com. If you use the code WOLF at the checkout, you will also get 5% off. Link to the website is down in the description below. As you can see, no risk about it. So yeah, use code WOLF, available now for 5% off. Go and check them out and you will not be disappointed. Link down in the description below. But yeah. And of course, Luke1977.com, absolute legend of a bloke and legend of clothing. His link to the website is also down in the description below. If you want to go and check out some clothing of his, awesome like snoods and stuff like that, make sure you check him out. Honestly, his stuff, 10 out of 10. But without any further ado, intro done. What we have got for you today, YouTube, is my brand new updated 4-4-2 custom tactics for you guys. Very similar to the 4-2-2 in a lot of ways, really. It is very similar, actually, to the 4-2-2. But I'm thinking, the more I'm using the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-2, I can't really decide which one's better. So I thought I'll bring out some new 4-4-2 tactics for you guys and let you decide which one you prefer. Do you prefer the 4-2-2 or do you prefer the 4-4-2? I think me personally, I like them both the same, really. So I think it is wise to have both of them put on. So for example, have like a 4-4-2 on a like attacking side and then have like a 4-2-2 on a defensive, so then you have the options to flicker between the two of them if you want. I think that was probably the best thing to do. Now 4-4-2 is very much like a bread and butter formation. It is very much what it says on the tin. You have a flat midfield four along with two strikers, very similar to the 4-2-2. I think the only main difference really is just the fact when you are playing the 4-4-2 you have two centre mids rather than two CDMs, and I do find that to be probably the biggest difference. And I think what will happen is, you have to be honest with yourselves. If you are someone that struggles defensively, I think 4-2-2 is going to be better for you. But if you are someone that likes to attack and stuff like that, I'm thinking 4-4-2 is probably more suited to your play style as well. So, how do I set my team up in the 4-4-2? By the way, guys, what do you think to the trim? Do you rate it? What do you think? Rating it? Are you rating it or not, boys? Let me know. Drop a comment down below. Trim out of 10. Yeah? Let me know. I want to know what you're saying. But yeah, so how do I set my team up with the 4-4-2? I do play Di Natale and Zaha as my two strikers. I've been thinking, though, of maybe bringing in, like, Pulisic instead of Zaha. So, like, doing that. Because Pulisic is just so good, man. He is, like, his finishing seems to be more consistent than Zaha's. But I like having the 5-star skiller up front. That kind of makes sense. So then I have Pulisic on the left mid. Adama Traore on the right mid, of course. And then I do have Etibo and Phil Foden as my two. Wait, one. Let me select Foden. There you go. Yeah. Why does it not let me have it? Why does it not let me go from Etibo to Foden? It doesn't let me go. This game, man. Yeah. So, obviously Foden and Etibo are my two centre midfielders, and then my back four. You can guess what that is. Now, what tactics do I use on the 4-4-2? I've been using the 4-4-2 really all year on FIFA 22. Really, that 4-2-2 and 4-2-3-1, and I'm going to be using a new formation, by the way. As we get into this part of the video, I'm going to be using a new formation, which will be out for you probably on Saturday or Sunday. The 4-1-2-1-2. Apparently, it's really good this year, so I'm going to try out some tactics with it. And if I like it, I'm going to bring a video out for you. So, the defensive style is unbalanced, along with 45 width and 60 depth. The depth is very much up to your own opinion, guys. So you need to be brutally honest with yourselves. How do you feel like your defending is on FIFA 22? If you feel like you are solid defensively, then play it on 60 depth like I do. But if you are someone that does struggle, anywhere between 45 and 60 is what I like to call like the happy medium G spot. If you're in that zone of between 45 depth and 60 depth, I feel like you're going to win a lot more games than you'll lose. So I definitely would recommend that. But for me, the way I like to play aggressive and stuff like that. 45 width along with the 60 depth does work. I don't really like any of the others apart from balance. Press after possession loss is good, but it will drain your stamina like you wouldn't believe. So I wouldn't really recommend it from the start. Build-up play I do have on balanced along with, you should know by now, direct pass. And I feel like direct passing is the one this year. I've used every other one like forward runs. I don't use possession because I think it's awful. But I feel like direct passing is definitely the one. I find it to be the most effective. Find it to be the most overpowering, if you kind of get what I'm saying. Like, I really do find it overpowered. So I think balanced and direct passing is definitely the vibe that you should go on. Width I have on 60. Interesting along the width. Kind of like with the depth. Anywhere between 45 and 65, I'd say, is a good width to play on. I feel like if you're using in that range of between 45 and 65, You're going to win a lot with the depth on the defense. You're going to win a lot more games than you're going to lose. So that is what I'd recommend. Between 45 and 65. For me, my happy medium G spot is on 60. I do find that to be the most effective and the most balanced, really, if you want to get where I'm coming from with that. Players in the box, and this is where you need to be honest with yourselves again, guys. I have it on 7, like I do with all my custom tactics. Most of my custom tactics will have 7 players in the box, but if you are someone that struggles defensively, lower it down to 5 and 6. It won't be too much of an issue, really, like too much, if you kind of get where I'm coming from. But for me, I really like 7 players in the box. I just find it works the best, really. So I find that the most overpowering and the most effective. And corners and free kicks, guys, if you're going to take anything from this video, lower your corners and free kicks down from 3 and 3 to 2 and 2. Just trust me. Trust me. It will stop you getting counter-attacked on so much from your own corners and free kicks. It is actually ridiculous. So they're the custom tactics that I use with the 4-4-2. Player instructions. Again, use your own brain with these. So I have getting behind and come back on defense on both my strikers. The comeback on defense is actually more of an attacking move than a defensive move, because if I was to leave them on balanced or stay forward, I just find the gap too big between my midfield and my 2 strikers. So I like to close that gap as much as possible, because I find it to be better in like the attacking side of the game. You're going to get where I'm coming from. So that's why I do that. The left mid is on comeback on defense, getting behind and getting to the box for cross. Very important that getting to the box for cross, in my opinion. I think the getting to the box for cross is the most important part to have on your left mid. And then I have exactly the same on my right mid. Comeback on defense, getting behind and getting to the box for cross. The getting to the box for cross is very key on your left and right mid, because without going too in-depth and analysing it too much, I always think the more players you've got in your opponent's box, the more likely you are to score a goal, right? You kind of get what I'm saying, like, when I say that. Like, I just feel like you are a lot more likely to score with the more people that are in a box. It really is just that simple. The comeback on defence is because we are playing 2 centre mids and not 2 CDMs, so I like to have a little bit more cover at the back on my left and right hand side. Now, this is where you're going to need to use your own brain for this, guys. I have completely default settings on both my centre mids, apart from cover centre, but there is a but. If you are someone that does struggle defensively, definitely put one of them on stay back while attacking. So, for example, my Tebow is on stay back while attacking if I was to use that. And then my Phil Foden would be the one that's on balance. Just because you won't notice too much of a difference. I just like having both of them on balance, really. I just find them to be a lot more effective and a lot more, I don't know how to say, just a lot more effective and a lot more attacking side of the game. Like, I do like to play on the front foot and take the game to my opponent. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I do that. And then both my fullbacks are on stay back while attacking and overlap. And then last but not least, guys, my keeper now is on comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. Keepers are completely up to you. If you want to use that, use it. If you don't, don't. That's just what I like to use. So that right there, YouTube, is my 4-4-2 custom tactics for you guys post-patch. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like on it. Drop a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button to my channel and hit that bell so you do get a notification every time I do drop a brand new video. And of course, last but not least, Luke1977.com. Link down in the description below. Check out his clothing. And FIFAcoin.com. Link also down in the description below. Use code WOLF at the checkout for 5% off. For cheap and reliable coins. The best place to buy FIFA coins on FIFA 22. But thank you for watching, guys. Spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.